And here we go. Good evening, everybody. Oh, all of a sudden my steering wheel suddenly loosens up. Nice. Okay, this is Farming Simulator 19, and tonight we're taking a look at the Oldstream Farm. This is a new release as of Friday. And it's a farm I played quite a bit Twitch in 17. Excuse me, I'm just getting this chair comfortable. Now, I took a very brief look at Farm Manager, and you start with nothing, no land, and the farm doesn't exist, and I kind of want to play with the farm. So because of that, we're going new farmer mode with the starting equipment. I got rid of the starting tractors and the truck. Primarily the starting tractors because I kind of played them to death. You get a little Fiat, which basically we started with on Ravenport, and also the Fendt Favorite, which I played with quite extensively since I figured out it was a good cheap starting tractor. So I've sold both of those. Now the problem was the Fiat is a 150 horse tractor. The Fendt was the smaller engined model, so not such a big serious deal. So I think that's only 115 horsepower or thereabouts. I've replaced them both with a Massey Ferguson 5600 with 138 horsepower engine. So we're a little bit down on horsepower, and we only have the single tractor, which may or may not turn out to be a problem later, and this tree is annoying me. But at least it's not dunking the front of the harvester, which is what used to happen on Oldstream Farm when you tried to do harvesting on the fields. However, the fields are still very, very tight, so we're going to have to watch what we end up doing. So this harvester you start with, which yes, we have it on Ravenport, but I can't really afford anything bigger at the moment, so we'll make do. Now we actually start with 7 fields in various stages of growth. I believe, let's take a look at them. Yes, I was looking at that too. We have 2 wheat fields, 2 barley fields, an oat field, sunflowers and corn. All of them need ploughed, all of them need lime. None of them have been fertilised. Unfortunately, none of them have weeds, so there's that. As far as growing is concerned, oh no, hang on. Okay, that barley field has been harvested, so we haven't got anything to do with that yet. 7 was wheat, which we don't have an issue with. What I might do is, as soon as I've harvested this field, because it's very close to withering, which is why I started here, we may take a little bit of time to go and fertilise those 2 fields that are still growing, because at least that will give us a boost in crop yield there. But on this field, the crop yield just horrible. Oh, I upgraded the timber as well. We start with the Strautmann 802, I think it is. And I got rid of that and replaced it with the Agrotech 14,000. Top of the hill. So as far as starting money goes, oh, I bought a lime spreader as well because we're going to need one of those as well. Fortunately, starting from scratch, or sorry, the new farmer mode, you have stuff in your silo, and we're probably going to need to get that. I did not see your message on Discord today. Been out most of the day and I didn't turn on Discord yet. Actually, okay, let's put that on the worker and let's have a look at Discord. Discord. Blah blah uploads. Arthur just did a thing. Twitch notifications. I just went live. Probably need to go back there. Huh. God of Thunder. Oh, okay. The volume was very low this morning. Is the volume very low right now? It's entirely possible that someone's been messing. Let's have a look. Okay, how does that sound? Now, is that the volume for the game or the volume for the voice talking? Let's put the brake on, turn the worker off, and start that up. Let's go driving myself. Okay. Yeah, that's, as I said, that's probably Littlefingers messing with stuff on my desk after they've been told not to. Last week they turned the volume in my headphones off so that I couldn't hear anyone talking in Discord, which made obviously playing while the warships difficult. And I think eventually the guy who was on Discord sent me a message in game and said, can you not hear me? And it's sort of, I didn't know you were talking. Oh yes, that can be a problem. I have a similar problem with the commercials at times. So, okay, so apologies to everyone who watches this stream on YouTube later and all of a sudden my voice goes up in my voice goes up in volume. So please turn your volumes down now, and this should be the level of my voice for the rest of the stream. So yes, as I was saying, the silo does have some stuff in it, so we will be able to sell that, which will help us get the farm going. We started with a seeder, which is fine, and a plough, which is good because we'll be able to get rid of the needs plough status on all of the fields. However, needs lime, I had to buy myself a small lime spreader. Fortunately, we do have a lime station on the farm, so that's going to help. However, we're also short some other stuff. Seed. We don't have any seed either. But having had to buy a lime spreader, that will also double up as a fertilizer spreader, so I can actually fertilize those fields that are growing right now Or at least after I've finished harvesting this field I will. Little bit of investigation. The farm silo takes the usual wheat and beans. It will also take grass, hay and straw, which is going to be handy, and that probably means I'm not going to be doing anything in the way of baling on this farm, which is kind of what I did last time I played in Farm Sim 17. However, we don't have the tiny Pottinger collection wagon. We're going to have to go with a slightly larger one. That might be an issue because, as I said, fields are quite small here. As you can see from the straw swath, the yield is garbage, but we'll do what we can. Go down that side of here and pick that up. Well, it looks like I've nearly finished this field, which is good. Oh, and I repainted the front loader forks. The Massey Ferguson I have as a front loader attachment for obvious reasons. Now we also have a manure wagon, and I have nothing that produces manure, which probably means I should buy some cows sometime soon in order to get that production going. I'll probably hold off that for a while because we are going to need, as I said, a collection wagon to collect the hay, straw, either both. We don't have any fields that have grass in them. We're going to have to buy those, and obviously they're going to be quite expensive. The other problem with this map is that you don't buy fields, you buy plots of land which have multiple fields on them. So that's going to be quite a bit of an issue when we want to expand the farm. How are we doing on there? Tanks aren't full yet. I think so far I've emptied this harvester twice. That's how bad the harvest is. Now the other thing I'm considering is getting the tractor mounted forager and to forage the corn and stick it in the silage bunkers on the farm and actually make some silage. So that'll help for feeding cows. I may also turn one of the fields into poplars and later get the bio baler. I'm going to have... Stop. Go forwards. Yes. This harvester's struggling with this hill. Oh. Missed a bit, but I can always race back for that. Actually, I'm not sure I'm going to get the full width of this anyway, so I'm going to have to come back down again. So yeah, there's some subtle changes in the map from how it was. Okay, do not have a lot of room left in this thing. Ouch. Okay, we have 1 litre left. There's probably more than 1 litre at the bottom of the field, so we'll run over here and turn the harvester off and unload into the tractor. There we go. Is that emptying? Yes. Very, very slowly. So yeah, the Strautmann trailer you get is what is it? This one, which will go up to a maximum of 12,000 litres, but it was only spec'd out for 8. So I upgraded to this one, which has 14,000 litres. And that'll probably last me quite a while. That'll last me a little bit, I guess. We've already filled it up. I'll come back down here. We'll finish this bit off. I won't collect the straw right now, because we have other work to do and we're going to need to take our tractor in and modify it. Actually, we can run over to the store and modify it. It's going to cost me to replace the wheels, obviously. I have some stuff waiting over at the store for me. Because one thing I forgot when I replaced the Strautmann is the Strautmann will double up as a flatbed. So you can load it with pallets of seed and what have you. Unfortunately, this trailer doesn't allow a conversion to a flatbed. So we kind of need to come up with some other method of moving seed around. So I've come up with one. Why am I coming in here? Because it's a good plan. I will park this just up here, and I'll extend the U-dad, and we'll jump out, go back to the tractor. So this is still here. There used to be a silage bunker there, and the two down here used to go that way. There was the closed one here, and then there was an open drive-through one there. Well, they've kept this one, and instead of having number 3 up there, we've got 2 and 3 are here. Okay, we'll try and jump the fence without ripping our pants. Jump in the tractor. Let's see how well this thing copes. Actually, not too badly. This tractor's going to struggle, but it's red, so it goes faster. Oops. Well, that was a little bit of bad driving, but you have to do it at least once per stream. So we'll pull through here, drop the barley off. Okay, so if I back up there a little bit so that we're under the fill spout, and that's ready. So we have 13,000 litres of wheat. We now have 28,000 litres of barley, so that's 2 truckloads. We've got some oats, we've got some canola, we've got some sunflowers, we have soybeans, and we have corn. Then we also can put grass, hay and straw into the silo as well. So that pretty much covers us for everything except sugar beets and potatoes. And we can probably do something about that. Let's fill this up. There we go. Because this plot of land here can be used for placeables. So we could possibly put a root crop storage barn somewhere around here. And I did that last time with in 17. Yeah, I put in a multi a storage shed. More similar to the ones in Mercury Farm, which does allow you to store beets and potatoes and also wood chips, TMR. And so what I ended up doing, we'll cover that up and we'll drop it off there. What I ended up doing was mixing my cow food loose. All the material was loose. I didn't use any bales when I played Oldstream first time out. Okay, we can fold that in. We need to start the engine. Close that up. And I'm going to put it back in the shed for now. We will need it later. But more importantly, we want to get at least some of our crop yielding better than it is right now. Oops. That was not what I had in mind. We'll drop that. Okay. Back in the tractor, we need to go and get some stuff. Now the store used to be go out the front of the farm and up the road past the power lines up there. That's where the store used to be. Now that's a gas station. The new way to, or the new quick way to the store is out the back of the farm. So the field's on our right, the corn is ours, the sunflower is ours, and I think this here is wheat, which is also ready to harvest. No, that's oats. So that oat field is ready to harvest as well, but we're going to go and get some stuff from the store. We have 98,000 euros. I'm still running in euros. Why am I running in euros? New Barthelshagen was the last FS7 19 game I played. And here we have the store, which is not an oldie worldy 1600s village thing. It's a brand new development and quite large. And around the back here we have more stuff. As I said, I need the This mod has been out for ages and I haven't used it yet, so it's going to be interesting to see how they work it. Oh, I just press connect. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's not connect yet. Let's call the guy in the store and say, yeah, I'm going to need a weight, please. I'm probably going to need... probably going to need that one. So I'll make it Massey Red. Vent case. Oh, that's bright. Okay, so that's probably going to work better if I put that on the front. That's quite heavy. So 1100 weight. Ugh, that's still a bit heavy. Oh, yes, I did notice that. I do have a front loader attacher. I would just have to bring it back with me. Oh. I think the issue is I did not buy a heavy enough weight for this. Now I do need to consider a bigger tractor anyway at some point, but we don't have the cash for that right this minute. We're going to have to rely on this little thing to get us around for now. Plus I also need a weight to put the fertilizer on the back. We're relatively okay unless we go uphill. Go over a bump. I don't know that I'm going to have a problem with that. I think this is our farm. Yeah. But this is a fertilizer bag, and that's what we need to do right this minute. Oh. I need a heavier weight. Good grief. I think... oh, where did I put it? Yeah, there it is. Oh, there we go. That lifts. There we go. Okay, that's the fertilizer. Whoops, wrong way. down, and I'll put that in the corner for now. In fact, I can put the whole thing, pull forwards, drop that too, pull forwards. I always get that wrong looking at when I'm looking out the back window. Okay. Connect up to this thing, which is also going to be incredibly heavy, and we're going to need to run round. No, we're not. And we need to look out the front window. That would be a good plan. Because of the state of our crops, we're going to have to run in here. Customize. That's annoying. Every time you customize this tractor, it resets the engine to the smallest size. That's going to become old fast. Okay. Field 2, Field 6. So 6 is out the front. We can do that first, I guess. This field was always a pain in the butt. I think it's got bigger. You had the little stream on the left hand side, right up against, butting up against the field. Actually, you can drive a gap down there. That's good. Okay. That's approximately okay. And that turns it on. Right, it doesn't run all the way up to the road. Oops. Just spray some fertilizer on the road while I'm at it. Yeah, because I took that tree down. It's one of the first things I did when I was on the FS17 map. Pretty much anything that was close to a field that didn't have telephone lines or power lines on it, I chopped down. We're doing this by pure guesswork, so who knows what the spread's going to look like on this field. I'm going to call that done, and we didn't use a lot. Turn off needs lime, turned off that. That's actually not bad coverage for blind guesswork. Cool. Okay, so the other field we have to do is number 2, which is over behind the pigs. We'll wait for the cement truck to go past. I haven't opened any of the farm front gates yet, so this is the only opening that's active right now. So, oh, nope, that's it. Sunflowers. I believe this field used to be, half of it used to be part of field 4, sorry, and then the other part further up the hill, that was all grass, and there was a line of trees splitting them up. Okay, let's go. This area was always a pain because it was always very steep. There also used to be the field we just harvested that had the barley in. That used to be grass. There used to be a couple of bee hives up on the top edge there. The road used to be a row of trees. Yeah, and I'm never going to get up to big stuff on this farm. I tell a lie. There is one way that you could feasibly argue that you need big stuff. And we could go and take a look at that in a minute. But this is basically a small village in Central Europe where available plots of land have been turned into arable or grassland that the local farm can make use of. And so nothing's really big, and a lot of it is very tight. So if I'm not mistaken, we're done with the fertilizing. I'll pull up to the end, turn that off, and shall we check that coverage? One more. Needs lime, needs water. Yeah. That's actually quite good as well. We missed a tiny bit there. I'm not sure about that edge, but hey. It's going to give us an extra 25% yield, so we're kind of good with that. Now, we'll drive back down to the yard the way we have been. I should probably be on this side of the road, since we're in Central Europe and not in Central UK. I'll turn in here. Put this stuff in here for now. Turn it out. Be very careful not to lose it in a shed somewhere. Oh, really? Okay then. I may need to go and buy some forks as well then. There we go. Okay, so that's unloaded. I might, well... Okay, what do we need to do? We need to lime a couple of the fields. We don't need the narrow tyres on for that, so... Let's take us back through this shed. I used to store all my tractors in this shed. Oop. And that's the lime station. Okay, I will put that down.